Hi there, guys. Okay, so I may have gone shopping. So I went to Marshall's and TJ Maxx. I wanted to share what I got at both places, and I wanted to kind of do a fun challenge to see if I could do a full face using the products that I found. So this might be a two-part video because tonight I'm not really in the mood to take off my makeup and redo it. I've had a full day at work. It is now 8:52 p.m. I'm home and I just want to share with you everything that I've gotten so that way you can kind of see what you can find at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. Now granted, some of the stuff you have to like dig in bins for, not necessarily my favorite thing. Like I literally, this arm is like cleaned off for the most part, but you could probably still see some like black shadows and stuff that just smudged on my arm when I was like pulling stuff out of the bin. Kind of disgusting, right? Okay, so let's talk about what I got at Marshall's. The grand total came to, or I guess the subtotal, right, is $134.37. So obviously the tax and all that's included. I live in California. Tax is 7.75, so $144.78. So I will show you everything I got. You can tell me whether or not you think it's a good value. So they had the Aurora palette, which is the highlighting palette. Now this is the one that's kind of the crazy colors, right? So the one the other day I was like, oh my gosh, those blues and greens look gorgeous on everybody else, but not me. I did want to kind of play with them though in my shadow because I've always avoided this simply because I know that that blue and that green is not going to look amazing on me. However, if I was playing with an eyeshadow look, it may actually be fun to play with. The Eclipse, which is like this beautiful color here, I think would be very pretty. And for the price of the palette, so they are saying that it compares at $42, which is about the price that you would go into an Ulta and purchase it at, is $24.99 is the price that I paid for this palette. So overall, I think that's great, right? So $18 in discount, is that right? I can't do math, so if that's not right, don't shoot me. It's probably less than that, huh? All right, well, whatever. I thought it was a good deal, so I picked it up. This one, I didn't even open. It was kind of in a lockbox. Same thing with that one. When we did open that one, I asked to see it. The very first one that we got was shattered. So I'm glad if you do go into TJ Maxx or Marshall's to look for makeup, make sure you're asking them, hey, this is in a lockbox. Can you open it before I purchase it? Because you don't want to get home and have it destroyed. Which this one was in a lockbox too, but we didn't even talk about opening this one. So this one is actually Lancome, normally $39 for $19.99. And it's a Glow For It palette, a trio. Yeah, so this one's in perfect condition. But when I heard that when I saw the back and I was like, oh, all rose tone shades for all skin tones, I was like, okay, well, I feel comfortable with that. Let me grab it. Because sometimes, and I'll show you, I did pick up a couple items and the security tag or it's taped down so much you can't get into the product or see the name of it, so you don't necessarily know what the color is. So the makeup eraser, so when I was at Gem Beauty, I picked up a makeup eraser because I loved it. So they're normally 16 bucks. They had them there. The black ones, which is like my go-to color, is $7.99. So they still had a whole bunch more, so I thought that was great. I did pick up 2 of the Too Faced Peach Kiss lipsticks. Now they're saying they retail for $12. I thought that they were more than that, which who knows? I mean, I'm not, whatever. $6.99 is a great price, and that's what I paid for it. And they're so cute because they have like the little peaches on them, the TF and then the peach. I don't know if you could really see it there. But so cute. So I got He's With Me, which is a red, and a Doll Face. How cute of a name is that? Doll Face. Which is like a nude. So, this one I didn't check, but it kind of scuffed up against the packaging somehow, but that's fine. So they did have actually, Doll Face is kind of like a neutral color, right? So they have a lot of pinks and magentas and purples and, you know, colors that are kind of out there. Like Kat Von D had a lot of like blacks and grays for lip colors, even a green and a blue. Those didn't float my boat, so I didn't grab them. but I did grab other things. So this is the Kat Von D Lock-It color correcting eyeshadow primer. So this one is in light, $2.99. This normally is $5, they say. So this, all it is you put it on your eyelid, and it acts as a primer for you. So I figured I'd give that a shot. Sometimes I use concealer, sometimes I do use eyelid primer. For $2.99, I thought it was a steal of a deal. I don't know if it's really $5. I don't feel like Kat Von D has anything for $5. Who knows? So this Bare Minerals foundation, they're saying retails at $16. I got it for $9.99. Part of me kind of wants to go and check these prices like online, because I feel like some of these are more expensive when you're visiting like Ulta and stuff, like, right? I don't know. Maybe they're just making up prices, which is fine because they did that for me at the second store I went to. So Bare Skin is what I got. So this is a pure brightening serum foundation, and for $9.99, the color seemed, it's called Bare Ivory. So I didn't obviously swatch it or anything like that. But now, actually, I think I might be okay. So I'm I'll get a close foundation. If I have to mix it, I will. A serum foundation, I don't know if I've ever tried a serum foundation, so I thought it'd be fun to just give it a whirl, see what it's all about. So there's that. Okay, so Stila, so $4.50. It's like the super clearance tag. So I could try to rip up what was underneath for the compare at. It's $5.99 before $4.50. But it's not necessarily showing me what to compare at. Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna one more shot. Oh, I can see the words compare at. Compare at $10. So this was an all day liquid lipstick. And this is one of those bright pinks. So, the Stila, I really like their lipsticks. I like their stick lipsticks and I like their liquid lipsticks. I think they're great. And I thought pink would be kind of fun to play with too. And you can mix that with colors as well to kind of do whatever you want with it. They had a Marc Jacobs. This was, again, red tag, so who knows what the real price is. $7 though is what I paid for it. Called Kiss Pop. Darn it, I should have gotten the other color too, because they had like this really pretty, it's like hinted orange, but more of like a dark deep peach, I guess, without being complete orange. So I thought it was really pretty. They did have a red too, but they had a red over at TJ Maxx, and I couldn't remember which color I got at Marshall's because they weren't next door to each other. Like I drove from one area of town to another area of town, because the stores that I went to, I originally went to Ross because I was looking for some more shirts, and I found one shirt. So I was like, okay. Anastasia, so a liquid lipstick, and this is in Naked, so it really is just a naked liquid lip, which is awesome. I got this Revolution. I thought I put this one back. That Anastasia one, $7.99. Normally retails for $11. I can tell you right now, no Anastasia lipstick is $11. So these prices have to be kind of crazy, right? Right. Or am I losing my mind? I feel like I would be buying the $11 Anastasia lipstick at Sephora if it was $11. Okay, Salvation Intense Lacquer. So this is from Makeup Revolution, but I really liked the shade of that color. Obviously, I didn't swatch it in the store. I am not that person. You see other people swatching stuff in the store, and that's exactly why I don't want to touch it, and I go for stuff that's sealed. There was some stuff that was beautiful that I wanted to get, but other people obviously had swatched it. So it's that really nude color right underneath, but I think that's really pretty. So can't wait for that. Master Prime, so long-lasting eyeshadow base. So this is kind of like an eye primer, except for it is the base of your eye. So after you put on your eyelid primer, or you avoid that and just want to do a base, it sticks down a color for you, so it makes the color that you put on top very pigmented and very rich, so you can see whatever you're putting down even better, which is awesome. Okay, so Bare Minerals Moxie Lip Plumping Gloss and Head Turner. So I don't know why, but I love their glosses. So Bare Minerals, I don't even know if they have lipstick. If they do, I've never tried it because I tend to gravitate towards their gloss, and this is just kind of a fun one. It's definitely got some shimmer in it, and it looks pink in the container. I'm gonna put that right under, yeah, it's got a little bit of a pink to it, but it also is very, very transparent to where you're just gonna see the shimmer. It's at the very bottom, so it looks like just a gloss with shimmer, which is fun, right? You can put that on top of that bright pink that we saw earlier, just to give it a little bit extra. Okay, so this Lorac Luxe Lip. Oh, sorry, have I been skipping out on prices? Yes. So that Bare Mineral one was $5.99, compares at $10, it says. The Makeup Revolution, it was one of those $2 clearance ones, so it doesn't have that price. I think I told you that Anastasia was $7. $2.99 for the Master Prime. $4 that I do believe, because you can get that at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, wherever. This Lorac one is another clearance at $3, so I don't know the full price. And I believe this is in a red. Yes, so this is in a red color, and it's called True Red. Perfect. Not like I don't have a lot of reds already, but hey, you can never have too many. I've never tried any type of like Maybelline brow product, and this is only $2.99. It says it's $4 too, but it was just there, and I was thinking like this was kind of my final idea of like, oh, you know what, it would be kind of fun to actually see if I could do a full look just with discounted makeup that I get at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So I got to do some brows, and I wasn't really digging any of their like brow pencils or anything like that, because I wasn't familiar with some of the brand names. But Maybelline, I was like, oh, this is easy enough. I could just put this on, you know, with a pencil, like shader brush. And it even comes with little brushes in there too that I could use. So I got that, and then there's only two things left that I got from Marshalls. The Glam Glow Pout Mud Wet Lip Balm Treatment. And this is in clear. So I've been wanting to try this. It retails at $13 is what it says. Again, it's Glam Glow, so I don't know if it really does retail at $13, but maybe it does. $7.99 is the price that I paid for it. So all in all, pretty big savings. The last thing that I got from Marshalls was just this container here, which, how much was this? $9.99. So I have a million containers, but I like to organize my things as best as I can, because obviously if you do makeup very often, you'll notice like your nice clean area that you do makeup is a disaster. 2 seconds after you're done with your makeup, you're like, how did that get there? Where's this? Where's, you know what I mean? So just kind of crazy to me. So again, all together was $144 and some change after tax. So with TJ Maxx, the subtotal that I spent was $147.31, and then the total after tax, still California, same rate, is $158.65. So you can see whether or not I got a better deal if you think at one place or another. I will kind of start with the container that I got. It is not this one. I just piled everything in here so I could show it easier. But I got this like storage thing for $15, $14.99. But it comes with a whole bunch of different ones, and it shows like different ideas of how you can store stuff. I'm just gonna put this in my IKEA 9 drawers, except for this large one. I'll put it somewhere else. Either I'm testing new products or whatever. I'll be getting use out of it. I thought this is like the cutest thing ever. So I have a ton of these, and I always think they're cute, and then I put them on my head, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you can't do that. You just can't do that. But let's try it, right? Like let's just have fun. Let's have fun and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is supposed to be put on and like you do your makeup with it, right? So this is what I look like with it. Yay, it's fun, right? So can I see the price here in the thing? Maybe I'll wear it. Who knows? What does that say? $3.99. $3.99. Don't mind my makeup as well. Again, it's been on my face all day, and this is what it looks like after. Bright and shiny. So $3.99 for this little guy, but I thought he was cute, so I'm like, oh, okay. Let's see if we can tuck this guy. Yeah, we're going to rock it for the rest of the video. That's what we're going to do. So anybody who knows me knows I love me some face masks, and these are like the best places to buy them. So unless you're getting deals online or whatever, I got one set which has how many sheets in it? Does it tell me even? 5 sheet masks in both. One is $3.99, one is $2.99. Both have retinol. You put them on for 15 minutes. I do a sheet mask every single night. I change up the type of sheet mask that I do, but I do a sheet mask every single night. I love it. I think it feels amazing, so that's what I do. So my fan brush my kids destroyed, so I just thought this one was really cute because it had gold. No idea. It's called Polished Beauty Supply. No idea who that is, but the brush was super cute with the little gold flecks in it. So this one was $5.99, compares at $7.50. Oh, and those face masks, let's see if those have a comparison. They say that normally they go for $5. So $1 a sheet mask, and then you score an even better deal. Wait. See, I'm questioning their prices that they put their compare prices at. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Okay, so I have like a ton of tweezers. My favorite tweezers are from Tweezerman. I think they're amazing. But I will let you know, my kids are in and out of my room and in and out of my life every single second of the day. So I have no idea where half my stuff is sometimes, because they'll just pick things up and, oh, mommy, let me help you organize. Let me help you this, which of course I totally appreciate. But then things go missing. So this I actually saw, it says it normally sells for $6. I got it for $3.99, and it is a tweezer, but then you have this little bottom part for your eyebrow to shape and smooth your brow for a finished look. So by Precision Beauty, and I just thought that that was so cool to have that little end piece there. It probably does nothing for me whatsoever, but I'm gonna pretend like it does. Okay, so Kardashian Beauty. This is the only thing that I saw there. And I think, isn't like this the first type of like beauty stuff that they came out with? Like, I don't know. Like, I just thought it was funny because I look at the back here and I'm like, oh, it kind of looks like a color that like Kylie would come out with. So we'll see if that really truly is it. Compares at $5. It was $3.99. You get a lipstick and a liner. I'll play with that, see what it ends up looking like. I got this Vegas Nay. So it's like a whole like little kit thing that opens. I didn't even look in here. Oh, and it has like a mirror. So it has like a mirror and like different ways to do eyeshadow looks. But it has like a little eyeshadow palette in here. It has a mascara and a waterproof kohl pencil eyeliner. And all of this was $5.50 on clearance. And the price on here was $14.50. Or right, $14.99. So whatever, I thought it was kind of fun just to have this. It's very big and bulky, but all of this comes out, which is what I like, because obviously this big thing's going to get tossed. And I've never tried any Vegas Nay like shadows. Okay, so Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Powder Foundation. I was really excited about this. So this normally says it retails for $32, and it's $19.99. Obviously, you have to kind of open the box. It comes with like a little brush and this little velvet pouch. And then you press this little guy to open it. Oh, man, that was a sponge. But it totally looks like this could be my shade. So Sensual Skin Powder Foundation. So we'll see if it is my shade or not, but kind of fun to just test out and try, right? Sun Bunny. So I actually loved this stuff. When it had first come out, which is like a bronzer. I don't have scissors with me, so I really hope this is not screwed up. Let's see if I can just rip into the package. So this one says that it retails for $15. This does not retail for $15. Maybe if it was clearanced at Too Faced, then it would retail for $15. But in real life, folks, this bronzer does not retail for $15. So here we go. So Too Faced, right? and it's one of the bronzers, and it's like the 2-in-1. So light on one side and a little bit darker on the other. It's a natural bronzer. You swirl your little brush in there. Everything's good to go. So I really like that stuff. So I was able to rip into that packaging, thank goodness. I got a Too Faced Instantly Sexy Plump Lips. And this is a Juicy Color Plumping Lip Gloss in Milkshake. Do you guys always want to sing that song when you hear Milkshake? But this really is just like a nude. So, see, I wiped off part of my hand. I don't even know if this will... Yeah, it is like sheer nude. So it's like really just a gloss. While it's on my hand, I'll tell you if I feel any tingling or anything, because it's supposed to be lip plumping. Compare at $8 and it's $4.99. So interesting where they get these prices. Like, I kind of almost want to write to them and be like, hey, how do you get this? So this is kind of cool. So Soap and Glory. So this was what is a brow product, and it's like a brow pencil, right? So Glide, Fix, and Finish for bold, smoothing looking brows. And it's just in a brown. I don't know about that shade of brown, but we'll try it. And it's like a crayon that you just draw on your eyebrows. So Soap and Glory, and normally they're not a crazy expensive price, but there was no price on this. So the lady literally got up and just grabbed something because she couldn't find another one. And I think I got it either for $1.99 or $2.99. So kind of awesome deal, right? I'm scoring stuff. So I did get another eyelash curler. No clue where my other one is. Kind of the same thing for the tweezers. No clue what the kids did with it. And that is probably cheap. $3.99, compare at $6. And then this Lorac, it's a Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. So I have a lot of bronzers. I think my unique one is the Baked Bronzer. And I really, really like that one. I don't know which side this guy opens at. Yeah, so retails at $12 it says, and it was $6.99. But it's just this really pretty bronzer. So I'll be excited to play with kind of some of that new stuff. A Kevyn Aucoin mascara for $3.99. So it doesn't tell me the original price on this whatsoever, but I would think that this is a pretty good deal for $3.99 for a Kevyn Aucoin mascara. So who knows if it's any good. It was the only one that I saw there. So definitely interesting to see how that performs and that works. I did pick up a Stila All Day Foundation in beige. So with this one, again, no clue if this is going to work. It looks like somebody already kind of pushed down on it to get that stuff out. They're probably trying to color match themselves, which is what I'm going to do now, but it's kind of gross because somebody else already did it. So let me tell you, first off, they had Neutrogena makeup wipes, so I'm going to use one of those first. So $3.99, compare at $5. That's what you get them at the drugstore, or Target or Walmart. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of those boys and just take that foundation right off, and then I'll pump out a new thing. Just, I don't know, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies when other people are in stuff. The cool thing about this, and the reason why I bought it, even if somebody would have messed around with it, is because it has the little pump thing. So they're not putting any of their ickiness inside of the product. You know what I mean? So that part's kind of cool. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I could definitely make that work. This is kind of the color. So it's blending into my hand. It is a little bit darker, so we'll see what it does on the face. It might look orange on me. But I just figured, okay, why not? Like, we can experiment with different foundations, especially if they're on sale. Again, that color is beige. I got it for $7.99. It says it retails for $13. So let's see, long wearing, high definition, full coverage with a matte finish. I like all that. So hopefully I love that stuff. And hopefully, I don't know. If so, then I can go back and try to score some more. So I already showed you my Neutrogena wipes. The last two things that I got, security tags are on both of them, so I don't know if I'm going to rip into them. So this is in light. They had light and medium. I'm definitely a light girl for the most part. So this is an $18.99, compare at $25. The Anastasia cream contour, I tend to like the powder contour better. The cream contour I had, but it dried out. So I'm like, okay, for 19 bucks, I'll go ahead and grab another one. Even though that's only a savings of $6 is what this is saying. So grab myself another one of those. And this says it's 15 bucks. Which I have these like in almost every other color. This is the Anastasia blush trio, and I want to say I paid like $21 for my blush trios, like something around there. So the $9.99, and it's saying that it compares at 15. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. So with that being said, that is all of the stuff that I got. Is there anything that you've gotten? Oh, I did want to tell you guys too. Sorry, side note. But I wanted to tell you guys, and I'll show you because I have, oh, did I show you this Too Faced lip injection? I don't know where this came from. I think it fell out. $6.99 normally, 12 bucks is what it says. So let me put some of this back in there. I showed you that. So my beauty blender, one of them that I picked up was from TJ Maxx. So I tend to use it a lot, but these are normally 20 bucks. I got it for $14.99, so $5 off. You don't really get discounts on beauty blender stuff. So I was at a TJ Maxx and I found a beauty blender and I was like, 15 bucks, like done and done. Like, okay, thanks. I'm gonna use it all the time. It's fantastic. It performs just like any of my other beauty blenders. It's awesome. And then today, I'll insert pictures at the very end. But they literally had my same Smashbox, and I think they were charging like 20 bucks for it. I have a ton of Smashbox. This one's the deluxe one just because I do like the Smashbox primer. This one's almost gone, but it was this size. It was like the normal size. And they also had like the Photo Finish Smashbox primer, and they had the Subculture palette. So for 29 bucks, I have a Subculture palette. It is a crazy hot mess right at this moment. But I love this palette. I am totally one that digs the colors, loves the palette, all of that. So I figured I'd show you guys those because if I do a look, I might incorporate some of that because those are things that you could find there because that's what's currently there. And every TJ Maxx and every Marshalls that you go to is going to be a little bit different. When I was at Ross, they didn't have any really name brand stuff, you know, as far as makeup or sponges or any of that. So I think I got one shirt and like some hair clips since I cut my hair and just to pull it back out of my face when it gets crazy, I'd like to do. Okay, I'm done. I promise I'm done. Yeah, so I'm going to play with makeup probably tomorrow or the next day. I'll get a video up showing kind of the stuff that I picked up and play with that and see what kind of look we can get. I hope you guys have an amazing evening. Thank you for checking out all the goodies that I got. I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.